Welcome back everyone. My name is Adnan from Tasty Tutorials, and today we will create this amazing 3D effect. Pretty much nice, with having some we can say that rounded square, and pretty much simple and amazing. I've just interrupted the rendering in center of the process because it is taking so much time, so that's why if you let it finish its work, it will work very fine, and the output will be very much soft. You will see that there are some dirt type of things. You can see that noise here. Once it finish the rendering, this all noise will be removed very much easily. Okay, and you can control everything from shadows to the reflections, and from depth to the height of reflections. So it will be simple and easy. So let's start from very basic, and we don't need to have anything for pre-required things, like we don't need anything. So just we will start from very raw work. And sorry about being so much late, because 17 was my project submission date, and at the meantime there was a notification open that our last date is extended approx 45 days, for 45 days. And now I'm pretty much chilled, and yes, I'm back with some amazing tricks and techniques, because I have just wasted one time just for preparing something for you guys. So I'm starting from this 3D text effect, and from the next we will do less action work and more manual work. Okay, so it will be difficult, I know, but it will amazing. So I really want to teach you some tricks, and maybe I would record the videos in Hindi or Urdu, and because my local peoples are also wanna watch this, and there is a big response from locally, so that's why I have started I'm going to start that work. So let's start from very basic. And yeah, thanks for subscribing my channel, because from these last 4 or 5 days I didn't upload any video on this channel, so that's why you are keep subscribing, and that's nice thing for me. And thank you so much for believing in me. So let's start our work without wasting any kind of time. And before we start, one more thing I want to tell you, that I have just recently uploaded my last video about how to enable 3D in Photoshop CS6. Actually, some people are detecting viruses in that file. So if you feel that there is a virus inside that, so don't download that. In the next video I will really give you some crack files, two crack files for 32-bit and 64-bit versions. What those crack files will do, they will simply just replace your regular Photoshop with extended version. Okay, so you don't need to install anything, you don't need to have to worry about any kind of virus. It's just a simple file. You just need to go to C, and where is the Photoshop installed, and replace that file which is exist in Adobe directory. So I will teach you all the process. It's such a simple, and there is no matter, and I'm sure about that. I will be really responsible about that video. Okay, so let's start. And I know I'm speaking very much fastly, so please, I will try my best to talk slowly. So the document name, I would like to rename this as our project 3D. And size, it depends on your choice, and I would like to go with 1920 by 1080 pixels, and the resolution is 72 pixels per inch, and RGB colors are 8-bit, and that's it. So let's start and click OK. Now you will see that there are lots of guides here, so we need to get rid of these guides. So click and drag it out. If you have the smooth tool, select your move tool and click and drag it out. Same thing from this side. We don't need these guides, so that's why we'll just keep them outside of our canvas like this. Nice. Now what we will do is, we need a text effect, a text and a ground and a sphere. So we need three things. So let's start from text. Press T from your keyboard to call up your text tool. Once it's open, it will take a little time. Let it just open. Now type your text. You can type whatever you want. So I would like to go with pro, and in the under we'll type pro ps. So that's it. And now let me just show you what is the gap between them. So the gap between each letter is 80. The between these things is auto, it's not a big deal. And other things, the size is 195, but we actually want to increase that, but not from there. We'll just click on this and press Ctrl D and size them up like this, you will see. But the space between these letters is too much, so we'll double click, press Ctrl T, and we will change its space to about where it looks nice. And I think I am fine with this. Very nice. That's it. Now press Ctrl T, size it up a little bit more. That's nice. Now press Ctrl A, center this up, and I forgot to show you the font. So the font is Century Gothic. It's a regular type font. The size is 396. It's sharp, so we'll change it to smooth, and it's a standardized paragraph. Color is black. Color didn't matter, so we will change this later. And other settings are as they are. So click on this check mark. Very nice. And now what we will do is we need a background, so we'll press Ctrl and click on this new layer, name this layer as BG, or we can say that yes, BG. And now change the foreground color to any color. I would like to go with this light green color. Press Alt plus backspace. So this is our color. And now we will create another layer and name this layer as we can say that sphere. That's nice, cool. Pick this up, and we will fill this also with this same color. And we have three things. Now first of all, we will convert our pro layer to 3D. How? Just close these colors panels. We'll go to 3D. If you have enabled this 3D options, just go to new, and you can just go to 3D extrusion from selected layer. Click on here. It will ask about, do you really want to use the 3D workspace? So yes, I really want to use a 3D workspace. So there we have the 3D workspace. And let's just go back to the layers. We will touch them later. Just go to layers, and we need a sphere. Okay, or let's just first fix this. After that we will create our sphere. So go to this pro ps text, and go to 3D, select the text whole group. There is extrusion depth map from text mesh, so we'll size it down up till we are satisfied with the settings. Like I would like to go with 100 is nice value, I think. And if you are not sure about the depth, just click on this top swap menu, and it will swap it out, and you will see your current depth of your text. Look at this. This is the depth. So I would like to use 100, so it's nice and perfect. Now we'll click on this to swap it back and zoom it out. So here we go. Nice. Now we have fixed the first thing. Just go to environment and turn off the shadows to 0%, because we are not going to use this IBL, because we want to create its actual lightning, so that's why. And now go back to layers, select your sphere layer, go to 3D, go to new mesh from layer, go to depth map to sphere. What it will do is it will take that background and convert it into a sphere. That's really nice. And now what we will do is we will convert this background to plane as our background plane. So how we will do is we'll simply just right click on it, or you can convert it from postcard, or we will just go to 3D new mesh and depth map to plane. Let's just convert this here. Nicely done. Select your depth map layer, and we will size it up like this to make it look like better. And from this in wipe access, we will fill this with like this. That's nice. Now we have three layers. One is text layer, second is sphere layer, and third is background layer. Now we will name this layer as plane because it's a plane for us, so that's nice. Now what we will do is we want them into a single layer so we could adjust them with the background. But before we do that, you can see that there is a shadow under this sphere, so we'll select our sphere layer, go to 3D and select your environment. From the environment we will just go to shadows and turn off these shadows, so that's nice. Now we are going to use this light shadow so it could easily detect the shadows. Now take this sphere layer under the plane layer, then select your text layer and take this under this sphere layer, oh sorry, plane layer and sphere layer. Now this is the legacy, first plane, on the second it's a sphere layer, and third is Pro Photoshop text layer, or we will just name this as Pro Photoshop text. That's nice to read. And now we'll select both of the all of these three layers and press Ctrl and E. It will merge all of these layers and convert them into a single group. Now it's IBL settings. Now go to 3D. There is no work left here, so we'll close this and go to 3D. From 3D, this is the Pro text layer, this is the sphere layer, and this is plane layer. So first of all we need to size it up the plane, so we'll select this red line. It means that we are going to increase the x-axis and increase until we find it fixing all the we can say that background. So we'll size it up later, but for the time being we need to fill this area only. So click and size it up into y-axis. By the way, if you don't see this these kind of things, so just change your tools to the 3D we can say that scale object, and then it will easily scale it up. So that's nice. Let it just scale it a little bit more. Nice. Now we have done a pre-work here, and now we'll select the sphere and we want this sphere inside this O. How? Select this sphere layer, click on this like this, size it, and from here like this. Now we want to size it up, so we'll select and go to the background of this box, or if you don't see that box, first of all we will save our current view scene. So we'll go to current view and go to this view and go to save. So we'll save this as front view and hit OK. The view is saved now. Now go to scene or environment, wherever you want to go, select this environment tool, and we want to make it like this. Now you can easily see how I will size this up of this sphere. Now you can see that the center box I cannot see. You can see that there is no setting control access here, so we will click on this enlarge 3D object, select this and size it up like this. How much size, it's your choice. So click on this front view, you will see, and I will set or I mean see that select and adjust the center according to your choice like this. And now I want to pop it out so it could look like that it is on the plane. So how? We'll again select our environment tool, go to this environment rotation, and from here click and do like this. And now you will see that half side is on the back side and half side is on the front side. So how we could do that? I want to take it out this plane, or if you don't want to do that, it's your choice, but I think we should do that or not. Let's just leave it as it is, or it's your choice basically. So let's just select our sphere tool and select our enlarge 3D object tool, and we will pop it out and take it on the ground plane. Now it looks nice, but still we don't know if it is on the plane or not. So what we will do is we will select our text layer and turn this off. Now we will get a perfect idea about where it is at this time. So how? Select your rotation tool, environment rotation tool, and we will do that like this. And now we will see if it is in the back side. So there is nothing in back side, so let's just select our sphere depth tool and let's check if it is on the background or not. I think it's nice. So select your environment tool and swap it and rotate this to check whether it is nicely done or not. So now from here I will get a nice idea, and yes, now it looks much nice. So we'll select your front view, and now we will turn on our text layer like this, and let's just close this and select our sphere layer, and I would like to move it down a little bit to make it centeredized. Nicely done. You can size it down also, it's your choice. Basically, if you want to size it down, just do it like this, or I think I am fine with this setting. Nicely done. And let's just see the actual scene at this time. Let me just adjust the size, or we can say that let me just zoom it in so I could get a select the environment, and from the environment I would like to zoom it in, and now we will get an idea. Okay, so select the sphere and sphere, and select the enlargement tool, and we will move this to the little bit top and from the left. Now it looks very nice. Select the environment, select the rotation tool, and now it looks fabulous. Great job and greatly done. Now we'll go to the front view and we'll reverse it back to the front. Now we will touch that light, so we could get idea about light, where it is light. So select our infinite light, select this handle. You will see that we can control all the light from here. So I would like to go to the direction, so it could looks nice. So take it out the direction a little bit from here, and I think I am fine with this direction. Yes, yeah, nice. It looks nice, but it's very much in backside, so let's just take it out a little bit. Yes, now it looks nice. Okay, now what we'll do is the light is very much lower down, so let's just first take the light in front so we could see the basic impact of the shadow like this. Now I want to change the text depth and the text color, so we'll select our text layer, open this up, and we want to change the text front color, so we'll select the front color, both colors, and we'll change the diffuse, and we will change the color to any color you would like to keep. So I would like to go with golden color a little bit, so it could like nice. Click on OK, and now I want to change the specular should also change to golden, or basically we don't need to touch that, we will leave it as it is. And now we'll select the back three depth layers, so we'll select the diffuse and change its color to golden. Nice. Same thing, go to specular, and we'll apply the specular to golden. Nice. Now we'll change the shine to about like 50 to 75%. Nice. Reflection to about like 10%. It's nice. And yes, the basic thing is done. And let's just select our light layer, and I would like to change the light direction to the top, so you could see what I have changed here. Nice. Now you can see that the background and the front, and now everything is pretty much nicely done, but I want to make the text a little bit more curvy, so we'll go to that, select this text whole layer, go to this caps. But before we do this caps work, we go to environment, select this, and we will zoom it in, so we could get the idea about how our text edges look like. So now we'll select our text and go to this caps. From the caps, I would like to go to the width of these caps. You can see this is the width, and I would like to change the width to about like 8. Nice. And now change the angle to inside, so nice, like this. And let's just change the leave it as it is. I would like to use this to make it little more, make it more thick. About 20 is nice. And now we'll change the angle to about here. It looks nice here basically, and that's it. Now let's just go to this front view, zoom it out, and that's it. And let's just select the zooming panel, select the environment, zoom it in to check how it looks like. Yes, it's nice. Now I want to make this text reflective, so we'll select this and select all of these 4 instances and change the reflection to about a little bit more, like 15% is nice. We can increase the roughness also to 5, and everything is nice. Now these 3 things are same, so great. Okay, so nicely done this text. And now I would like to go to the front view, and let's just change this specular sphere. So select this sphere, select the sphere, and now I would like to change the shine to about 41 is nice. And let's just change the reflection to about, bump up to the 75% or 6%. And now change the diffuse, and we will remove this texture. And basically it is now reflective glass, but we don't need to do that, so I would like to undo that, and Control Alt Z, and change the diffusion color to about like a little golden. Yes. And change the specular to about like this. So good. Now the basic thing also done here. So let's just go to our light, and I want these shadows to be soft, so I would like to change the shadow softness to about like here 20% is nice, and pretty much nice. Now let's just render to check how it look like at this time, so we will get an idea about what changes we need to made during this rendering. So this reflection is nicely done. You can see that it is reflecting very nicely, and shadows are working very fine. And now press escape, and it's time to change the environment. So for this we need to change the plane texture, so we'll select this BG, and I would like to make it reflective, make it about 50% is nice, make it shiny 36%, and everything is nice. Now let's just change the everything is nice. I think I don't need to change anything. So if we remove this texture, it's not a good thing because it will look like a reflective surface, so I don't do that. And now let's just go to environment. Here is the IBL setting. If you turn this off, let's just render it now. You will see that there is a lot of improvement in this reflection, but there is also very darkness inside here. You can see that our text is not visible as very much. So escape that, select the environment, turn on the IBL. From the IBL, We will change this IBL group and change the load texture, and from the load texture I will upload this texture which I am using here. So you can use any of these textures. I would like to use this texture. It is a sci-fi tunnel blur. You can see that. I would add it into the project file, so you will download this easily. Select this texture and click on OK. Now you will see that the environment will be improved very much. You will see that looks nice and amazing. Select this background layer and we will change the roughness to make it like a little bit visible, not so much, just a little bit. Look at this. You can change the environment switch from here, but we will do this later. First of all, let's just render to check how it look like at this time. So let it just render this. And now it's very nice and fine. Look at the output and the sphere. You will see that sphere is pretty much on the upside, so we'll change the position. What else left? Everything is nice. You can see that the shine is also working very fine. Let's just escape that, and time to change the position of this sphere. Select the sphere, select this enlarge tool and take it a little bit down, like a little bit here. Let's just take it a little bit down here. Yeah, now it's nice, very nicely done. Okay, now our basic work is completely done. You can finish rendering here, or you can change the view. Now we have currently we have some small views from here. This is the front view, and actually reflections are not working nicely. Reason is that if we go to environment, you will see that the reflections are turned off. We will turn on the reflections like this, maybe 25%. Looks nice. And the intensity is 100%. Select the light, it is 90%, so we'll change it to 100%, or 90% is nice. Great. You can turn off this light intensity like this. Let's just render this. You will see that there is no shadow. First render this. You will see there is no shadow, and there is a very refined. You can see that it not looks so much 3D, it like a flat 3D. So escape that. We will use the light approx up to 90%, and it looks nice. Let's just now go to filter, go to 3D and render. Let it just finish its work. Now you will see that it looks much better and improved. Okay, so it's working very nicely, but I would like to change the we can say that reflection or shine. So we'll select this 3D text layer, select these three back sides, and I would like to change shine to about 100%, and looks nice. Great. And you can change the illumination to red, or let's just change the illumination to little golden color. Now let's go to filter and render this to check how it looks like. So it's not a good thing. I don't like this. You will see that it's not a good idea. So we'll undo that, and once more, and I will change this to back illumination to black. Ambient is nice. You will see that it's black. And yes, what else is, we have increased the shine to 100%, and reflection roughness is, everything is nice, and pretty much done. So now we will 3D and render this, and now it will give a nice look. You will see that it is giving a nice look. So till yet we have done this very nicely, and everything is work very fine. Now it's time to rotate the angle of our camera. It's the final touch. After that there is only rendering work. So let's just go to a current view. You will see that this is our front view, and we want to change the current view. So as I showed in the thumbnail of this video, so let's just select the environment, select the rotation tool, and we'll change the, oops sorry, we are changing the environment, so we are not going to do that. Yes, so we'll change the scene and select this. You'll see we are zooming in and zooming out, but I would like to change the environment. Select this area, this you can say that rectangle, and you will see it is changing the view nicely. You will see it's working very fine. This is the whole environment. You will see if you turn off the IBL, you will see the IBL is turned off now. And yes, now I would change this sphere size. So we'll select our plane layer, select the enlargement tool, and I would like to increase the size to upward. And from this side, this there is no need to go to the Z side. Let's just change the environment, go to environment and make it frontal, and now we can see easily the environment. So select the plane layer, and I would size it up. Nice. Now we'll select the scene, and now we'll rotate this like this, like this, and I would like to change the view, so you can make it like this. Select this, sorry, yes, from this side. Looks nice. Now it's time to zoom it in. So now it looks pretty much nice. From here we'll change this view where it looks nice here, like this. Nice, looks fabulous and perfect. This view is nice. Let's just rotate this a little bit. So I think it's nice here. Yes, let's just zoom it out a little bit. Yes, maybe a little bit more. Okay, we want to increase the shadow, so we'll select our light layer, looks nice. Let's just render this now. By the way, you can save this scene also, and you can switch these scenes between these scenes very nicely and easily. But our basic view work is done. You can see that this ball is small at this time, so we'll escape that and select our sphere. You know that there are lots of adjustments we need to make. So we'll select this 3D sphere layer, now it looks nice. Now we can play this 3D render, and I think I am fine with this 3D setting. Well, basically you can change the environment front. How? Go to environment, select this environment, and we will make it like the front is on this side, or you can make it look like this. So let's just change the environment where it looks nice. I think it's fine. It's fine here. Yes, now we can render this. And but before we do that, we need to zoom it out a little bit. Yes, and we will need to pan scan this here. Now we will render this. It will take a little time, so we will wait for the process to complete its work. So go to 3D and go to render. It will take a lots of time, but we will not complete this, but let it just work how much where it looks nice. So we will back after finishing its basic work, and before it finish its rendering, we will what we will do is we'll go to this 3D text layer, select this background 3 layers, and we will change the reflection, or sorry, shine, to about 75. Looks nice. And one more thing is that we go to plane and BG and change the reflections to about 30 or 25%. Go to environment. From the environment, the reflection is increased, so we'll make it a little bit 34%. And then we'll go to roughness to about like a little bit more, like 20%. Now we will render this. Now it will take a little time to render, so we will wait for the rendering work to finish its work. So let it just first it's rendering. Okay, so it has taken lots of time to being reach at this moment. Okay, it will take about 1 hour more to completely done this render, but we don't have enough time to completely done this. So what I will do is I will just simply distract this from here and will stop rendering from here. What we will do is simply just click anywhere, and you will see there is the output. So without touching anything else, we'll go to layers and right click on that and click on rasterize 3D. Now we have a simple layer with having great output, but this seems not good. It not looks so much attractive, so we will change some colors to make it look like much better. So how we do that, we'll just go to panel option and we'll change to essentials by using default environment. Go to adjustments. From the adjustments, we'll go to color balance. From the color balance, we'll change the overall color to make it pretty much matching like this. And yes, that's it. And what else? One more thing I would like to do here is we will just go to the selective color options. From the color options, we'll go to reds, and we can change this overall output. You can see that looks nice and relevant. Now we'll go to neutrals and we'll fix some setting to make it look like much better, like this. Like this, you can use any color, it's not a bounded work. So I'm just playing with the colors, so where it looks nice, I will surely use that color. So that's nice. Now I'm going to use a color balance, take it under this, and now I would like to go to highlights, and we will use the highlights from here. And again, I would like to go to selective colors. From here I would like to go to yellows, and yes, we will turn off all other colors first to check what's going on with the colors. So that's the color. Try to target the main color like this. Go to white, I think I'm fine with this color, because you can play with the colors, you will get lots of options here. And at this time I am really confused which color looks nice here, so I think I am fine with this color. Let's just give it a little gradient mask, maybe it works on it. So we'll select a color, so we'll drop a color like maybe with this color. It okay. Dither reverse is not like good. Okay. And feather is not good. And let's just make it overlay, or this color is giving a nice input to this image. And now we'll press Ctrl Alt and E, press Ctrl Shift Alt plus E to make a snapshot of this. And now we'll go to filter, blur and tilt shift. From the tilt shift we will simply just rotate our shifting option to this type of thing, and we will take it outside a little bit, because we don't want everything to be blurred. Okay, great, looks nice. And yes, make it distortive, click on OK. I think yes, nice. Now one more thing, go to filter, blur, tilt shift again. This time I would like to rotate, or rotate it like this a little bit, and we will increase the side. We want to make a lens aperture like a little bit blur from the top side and from the bottom, but not so much. Great. And amazing. So it okay, looks nice. So this is what we have done in this video, and I hope you like this video. If you like this video and found this video helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. You can play with the colors, you can give lots of color options in this, and you can change the overall situation of this color with playing the settings a little bit. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. We will meet in our next video. Do not forget to subscribe, and keep in mind, never stop, never depend, and keep learning.